Hello, how are you? I'm a little sleepy. Sit down, please. I'd like to speak English today too, to improve my speaking skill. Let's get it started. Today it is June 24th, 2021. Don't take it away. Don't take it away. Someone take away my jewelry from the table. Someone took away my wallet from the table. The thief took money away from the bank. The thief took away money from the bank. The thief took money away from the bank. Don't let anyone steal your dream. Don't let anyone take away your dream. Don't let anyone take away your wallet. Don't make anyone take away your dream, your money, luck. The thief took away the money from the bank. The thief took away only 100 yen from the bank. The tourist took away the pamphlet from the museum. The customers are taking away the pamphlets from the table. The employee took away the USB card from the company without getting permission by mistake. The thief took away money from the bank. The thief took away the bank from the The thief took away money from the bank. Can I take away the burger outside of this restaurant? Is it possible to take away the menu to the terrace? Is it possible to take away the menu out of this restaurant? Is it possible to take away the leftovers? The buildings will be taken down tomorrow. The old building will be taken down tomorrow. The old building will be taken down tomorrow. The old building is being taken down now. The old building is being taken down now. Could you help me take down the posters on the wall? Could you help me to take down the posters on the wall? Could you help me take down the posters on the wall? Could you help me take down the posters from the on the walls? The employees are taking down the wall. First, we have to take down the machine to carry them. It is too big to carry. First of all, we have to take down the machine into small pieces and carry them. Otherwise, we cannot move them. It is too big. First of all, we have to take down the fitness machine into smaller pieces, and we can carry them into the cargo. Do you know how to take down this machine? Do you know how to take down this fitness machine? Do you know how to take down the fitness machine? Do you know how to take the fitness machine down into smaller pieces? Do you know how to take down the running machine into smaller pieces? Do you know how to take down the furniture into smaller pieces? Do you know how to take down the furniture? Do you know how to take down the furniture? Do you know how to take down the furniture? I'm sorry, I don't know. The old buildings will be taken down tomorrow. The old building will be taken down soon. The old buildings will be taken down in the near future. The old building will have to be taken down. The old building will have to be taken down. The old bridge will have to be taken down first, and new one has to be built over the river. How long does it take to take down the machine? Can I take down the machine into smaller pieces to carry? Can I take over the machine? Can I take over the machine alone, by myself? Can I take over the machine? Can I take the fitness machine over and down? Can I take the fitness machine over and down? Can I take the fitness machine down by myself? Is it possible to take down the machine into smaller pieces? Is it possible to take down the fitness machine? Is it possible to take down the furniture? I don't know how to take down the furniture. I don't know how to take down the furniture. I don't know how to take the furniture down. Do you know how to take down the furniture? Do you know how to take the furniture down? The old building will be taken down. The old building was 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 taken down. When will it be taken down? When will the old building 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 be taken down? When was the old building 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 taken down? When will the old building be taken down? Could you take in what the professor was saying? Can you take in what the professor is saying? Could you take in what the professor is saying today? Could you take in what the professor was explaining on the board? Can you take in what the professor is explaining now? I cannot take in your way of thinking. I cannot sometimes take in what your point of view. Can you take in the equation? Can you take in the equation of the mathematics? Can you take in the mathematics? Can you take in physics? I have to take my car in to have it fixed tomorrow. I have to take in my car to have it fixed, to get it fixed. It took 3 hours to take in the equation. It took 3 days to take in the situation. It took 30 minutes to take in the question. To take in the question. Can you take in what the professor is saying? Can you take in my top point of view? Could you take in the line of the movie? Could you take in the line of the movie, of the novel? I couldn't take in what the professor was explaining. I couldn't take in what the professor was saying. I couldn't take in what the professor was saying. I couldn't take what the professor was saying in. I couldn't take it in. I couldn't take it in. I couldn't take in your point of view. I couldn't take in the criminal's way of thinking. Many people couldn't take in the criminal's way of thinking. Please take off your shoes here before stepping out of the house, stepping into the house. Please take off your shoes here before stepping into the house in Japan. The plane will be landing soon. The plane will be taking off soon. The plane will take off soon. Where can I take off my shoes? Please take off your shoes here. Please take your shoes off here. I didn't want to take on the job, but I was highly recommended by the president of the company, so I took on the job. I really didn't want to take on the job at first, but the CEO of the company recommended me that I should work there so strongly, so I took on the job in the end. The champion didn't take on the match from the person A. The champion refused to have a match from the against the person B, challenger. The champion refused to take on the match. Are you going to take over the family business from your father? Are you going to take over the family business from your parents? Are you going to take over the business from your father? Are you going to take over the business from your CEO? The country A took over the country B. Are you going to take over the family business from your father? I actually don't want to take over the family business from my father. I don't want to take over the family business from my parents. Do you want to take over the family business from your parents? Are you going to take over the family business from your parents? I took over the family business from my father. The family business have been taken down from generation to generation for more than 500 years. The family business has been passed down and taken over from generation to generation for more than 300 years. The family business has been taken down from generation to generation. The territory was taken over by Army A. The territory was taken over by Army. The territory was taken over by Army. Soon, the territory will be taken over by the army. The company A will be taken over by company B soon. The company A will be taken over by company B soon. I am going to take over the business from my boss. I am going to take over the job from my boss. I am going to take over the family business from my father. I am going to take over the family business from my mother. Some arrogant people take up much space in a limited area. He is taking up much space, so we don't have much space to move. When it comes to notebook, she takes up much space when she writes on the notebook. Men take up in the diet house mostly. The diet house is taken up by men mostly. Ninety percent of the students of the school takes up 90% takes up the school by men. Men takes up the school by 90%. Men take up 90% in the school. Men take up 90% in the school. You should take up much space when you exercise. You should take up much space. You should take up much space when you exercise so that you won't get injured by hitting something on the wall. %50 of the employees were taken up by women. 50% of the employees are taken up by women. 80% of the employees are taken up by women. 90% takes up the employees by men takes up 90% of the employees in the company. Women take up 90% in the company. %70 of the employees are taken up by women. 70% of the students are taken up by men. 80% of the employees are taken up by men. %90 of the products are taken up by company A. 80% of the goods are taken up by the company B. Most share of the goods that is taken up by the company A. Best 4 players were taken up by the same school. Best 4 players were taken up by the same school. The best 8 players were taken up by the same school. How much do you take it up? How much did it take up? Men take up 90% in the school. Women take up only 10% in the school. 90% were taken up by men in the company. 90% of the employees are taken up by men. 90% of the employees are taken up by men. 80% of the employees are taken up by men. 20% of the employees are taken up by women. Most of the payments are taken up by the executives. Most of the rich are taken up by the elderly people. Most of the rich are taken up by the elderly people. Let's talk it over. Let's talk over it. I would like to talk over my English study with you. I would like to talk over the English study with you. I would like to talk it over with you. I would like to talk English study over with you. Can I talk over my English study with you? Can I talk it over with you? Can I talk it over with you? I'd like to talk refrigerator over with you. I'd like to talk refrigerator over with you. I'd like to talk over refrigerator with you. Can I try it on? Sure. Please try it on in the fitting room. Excuse me. Can I try it on? Can I try on this cloth? Sure. Please try it on in the fitting room. Excuse me. Could you turn down the volume, please? Could you turn down the volume, please? Could you turn it down? It is a little noisy for me. I'm studying here. Could you turn down the fire a little bit more, please? Could you turn down the speed? Could you turn down the volume of the radio? Could you turn down the fire? Could you turn down the power of the fire? Could you turn down the power of the air conditioner? Could you turn down the power of the fan? It is a little too strong for me. Okay, I'll think it over. Okay, I'll think it over. I have to think over whether I should go to university or not. I have to think over whether I should go to university or not. I have to think over the menu that I will serve to my customer today. I will think over the decision. I have to think over the decision. I have to think the decision over. I have to think over the decision. I have to think over the decision. I have to think over the decision. Could you turn it down? Could you turn it down, please? Could you turn down the volume of the TV, please? Could you turn down the volume of the radio, please? Could you turn down the power of the fire, please? Could you turn down the power of the fan, please? Could you turn down the power of the air conditioner, please? Could you turn down the power of the air conditioner, please? Could you turn down the power of the air conditioner, please? Could you turn down the power of the air conditioner, please? Could you turn down the power of the air conditioner, please? I turned down the volume of the TV because it was noisy. Could you turn down the light, please? Could you turn the light down, please? Could you turn the light down a little bit more, please? Could you turn down the light, please? Because it is more like the movie if you turn down the light. Could you turn it down? Could you turn the light, please? Could you turn down the light, please? Could you turn down? Could you turn down the volume, please? I have to turn in my document to the professor today. I have to turn in my report to my professor by today. When do you have to turn in your report to your professor? By when do I have to turn in the report? By when do I have to turn in the document to my boss? When do I have to turn in the document to my boss by? Have you turned it in? Have you turned it in? Have you turned it in? Has she turned it in? Please do not forget to turn it off. Please do not forget to turn off all the switches when you go out last. Please do not forget to turn off all the switches when you leave this room at the last. Please do not forget to turn off all the switches when you leave this room last. Please turn off the fire. Please turn off the air conditioner when you sleep. Please turn off the air conditioner. Please turn off the TV when you leave. Please turn off the air conditioner when you leave. Could you turn it on? Could you turn on the TV? Could you turn on the TV? Could you turn on the light? Could you turn the light on because I cannot say anything? Could you turn on the light because I cannot say anything? Yes, because I can see nothing. Could you turn it on? Could you turn the light on? Could you turn the light on? Could you turn the light on? Could you turn on the light? Could you turn on the light? Could you turn on the light? Could you turn it on? Could you turn the TV on? Could you turn the radio on? Could you turn the smartphone on? Could you turn on the heater? Could you turn on the heater? Could you turn on air conditioner? Could you turn on air conditioner? Could you turn on light? Could you turn light on? 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 Could you turn on light? Could you turn on light? Could you turn on the TV? Could you turn on the TV? Could you turn on the light? The jewelry has been turned over to generation. The jewelry has been passed down to the family. The jewelry has been turned down to the son from generation to generation. Anonymous man turned on 1 million yen to the city hall. The anonymous man turned over 1,000 yen to the city hall. The anonymous man turned over 1 million yen to the city hall. The father turned over 1 billion yen to his son. The father turned over his Rolex watch to his son. My father is going to turn over his business to me. I am going to turn over my Rolex watch to my daughter. I am not going to turn over my Rolex watch to you. I am going to turn over my old guitar to my friend because I never use it anymore. I am going to turn over my guitar to my friend. I turned over my guitar to my student. I turned over my guitar to my student. I turned over my guitar to the student. I am going to turn over my guitar to my friend because I never use it. I am going to turn over my violin to my friend. The violin was turned over to me. 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 I am going to turn over the violin to my friend. I am going to turn over the violin to my friend. The money will be turned over to the son. The prize will be turned over to the man who helped searching for the criminal. The money will be turned over to the man who helped searching for who helped the police officers search for the criminal. The money will be turned over to the man who helped the police officers search for the criminal. The money will be turned over to the man who helped police officers to find the criminal. The business will be turned over to his son. The business will be turned over to his son. The CEO, Chief Executive Officer, is going to turn over his business to his son. The Chief Executive Officer is going to turn over his post to his secretary. Could you turn it up? Could you turn up the volume of the TV? Because I can hardly hear it. Could you turn up the volume of the TV a little bit more, please? Because I can hardly hear it. Could you turn up the power of the air conditioner? I'm getting hot. Could you turn up the volume of the TV, please? Could you turn up the fire, please? Could you turn up the power of the heater, please? Could you turn up the power of the heater, please? Could you turn up the volume of the TV, please? Could you turn up the power of the heater, please? Could you turn up the power of the air conditioner, please? I'm super hot, just coming out of, just coming from outside. Could you turn up the volume of the TV, please? Could you turn up the power of the air conditioner, please? Could you turn up the power of the heater, please? Could you turn up the power of the air conditioner, please? Could you turn up the fire a little bit more, please? It is too weak now. It will take more time if you heat it with low power. Could you turn up the volume, please? Could you turn up the gas, please? Could you turn up the power of the tap water, please? Could you turn up the power of the shower, please? Could you turn up the volume of the TV, please? You should not use up your monthly salary in a day. You should not use up all salary within a day. You should not use up the monthly salary in a day. The man used up all his money on gambling. The man used all his money up on gambling. You had better not use up your money on gambling. My shoes is wearing out. My shoes are wearing out. My shoes are wearing out. I usually wears out anything. I usually wears out anything. I usually wear out anything because I don't want to waste anything. I usually wear out anything. I usually wear anything out because it is waste of money to buy something new faster. It is waste of money to buy a new thing before wearing out anything. The soccer ball is worn out because it was used so much. The soccer ball is worn out. My shoes are worn out because I wore them so long time. My shoes are wearing out. It's time I bought a new one. I bought a new pair of shoes. You should write it down. You should write down the number in case you should forget it, for fear that you should forget it, lest you should forget it. How much did you wear out? How many do you have? How many are there? How many are there things that you wore out? My shoes wore out completely. I need to buy a new one. The old books are worn out, but we can still use them. The old books are worn out. The clothes are worn out. The uniforms are worn out. The uniforms are worn out. Okay, I will finish speaking here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. See you.